The number of Americans hit by identity fraud is sharply on the rise. What is to blame? Might be your smartphone or even your Facebook status update. We're going now to Jennifer Waters in Chicago. She's been digging into this. Jennifer, what is it about our smartphones that we're doing wrong that's leading to this?
Well, the most important thing, Wendy, about our smartphones is that we forget that they're not just, a little candy bar phone. This is a computer that you have in your hand. You're walking around with it. You've got all kinds of information on it that's really very sensitive information that you would on your normal computer, your normal PC at home, you would have total protection on. You would have security in place. You'd have antivirus in place. And so many people don't do that on their smartphones. So if something happens to their smartphone, it gets lost, for example, or worse yet, stolen, people can just, get into it and get all kinds of information. I mean, there are people who put their passcodes in there. Right. They'll put them in their notes on their iPhone. And, those kinds of things that make it really easy for the fraudsters to really get at your stuff.
Now, we've all clearly become so dependent on them. We can't live without them. We have all of our data there. Some people even forget to put a lock just on the phone itself. In terms of all the updates we get, software updates for operating systems, I know some people think it's a pain to do that. It holds up the phone. They don't want to take the time to download it. Is that critical in terms of protecting against identity fraud?
Oh, without a doubt, that is one of the most critical things you can do. And they'll tell you that when you get your iPhone or when you get your Android, they'll say, here are the things you need to do. But people don't read through the guides. This is, again, you can't stress this enough. This is not just a little candy bar phone that you had 5 or 10 years ago. This is a computer. It is recording things. It is having, you've got your photos in there. You've got your contact lists in there. You've got, like I say, people leave things in their notes. This is really, really important that you take the care and the time that it requires. Yes, it's a pain, but you take the time to make sure that it's secure, because it's easy. And we've even looked at things like say all the security breaches we had last year, say
right.
with Epsilon and such, and we look at how those things, people, those fraudsters, they did not get your bank account information, right. but they got your other information, like your contact list, and they're using that.
Those are big deals. Now, Jennifer, what about Facebook status updates and Twitter updates? How can that trip us up?
Well, okay, here's what the fraudster does. He's got your information. He's got your contact information. He knows your name. He goes and you do an update on your status. So now he knows your birth date. He may know that, you just had a kid. He knows some important information on you, and he's using that against you. And what these guys do is that they pile up the information.
Right.
They don't just take, Jennifer Waters, her birthday is August 14th. They pile up the information. They look at what my addresses, they look at right. my children,
they can find almost anything on you there. And I hope you didn't give us your real birthday, Jennifer, but we'll have more from you in the Sunday Journal. Thanks so much for giving us a preview here on Lunch Break about that.